Hello and welcome to episode 60 of iRacing Rush. After another painful loss in the esports qualifying series, I think it's time to get back to some regular racing. We of course have NASCAR Cup Series at Darlington this weekend, but first, I think it's time to go back to some sprint car racing. It's been a while since I last raced with sprint cars. Of course, we had that World of Outlaws race at Volusia. But now we're going to do 305 sprints. Outside line is running really good, but now we got to go inside. Really good throughout. And it's good enough for pole right now, 12.384. Over 2/10 up over Dustin Golson. Like, honestly, I didn't think it would be that fast because I felt like my inside lines, depending on the turns, were a bit uneven, but we still got pole for now anyways. The result holds. And we finally get back on pole for the sprint cars. Chase Flatbow actually beats Dustin Golson in qualifying, just 8 milliseconds between second and third. So Chase Flat will start on the outside instead of Dustin. Someone's not starting the race. I know there was that message about someone needing a push. I'm assuming they were just joking around. As for the rest of the top 5, it's Aaron Haygood and Joshua Kiefer. As the pace truck closes in on the pit lane. Green flag at Lanier. First lap done, and we're pulling away slowly from second place. I completely forgot to make sure that my wing was all the way forward for the race, because like sometimes it keeps resetting itself even though it's not supposed to, just like a freaking esports race. But for now, we're still slowly pulling away. We're now over a second ahead of Dustin. Or no, Chase Flat. Sorry. New fastest lap of the race. There it is. That's Zane Zwick in the 11. I think he has a broken suspension right front. And we have more slow cars, but they're all going again. Zane Zwick still struggling to get to the pit lane. Usually you just take a tow, but finally he makes it. Where is he? There was just a lap car right near me. Where the heck did he go? I know I'm not tripping. Well, now there's a guy who's now slowly crawling down the track from the outside in. And he still stopped on the track instead of getting a tow. I wonder if iRacing should start putting in, like, times to call a tow. Like, if your car's like friggin' totaled and you have to go back to the pits, then you have a certain timer to get to the pits or else you're done. Or if you're doing a certain amount of laps off the pace, then that also forces you to go into the pits, and repair the car, because like so many stopped cars on track and you're not doing anything about it. It's just going to lead to more crashes and chaos. Regardless, though, I am a lap late to this, but we're halfway home. Roscoe Goki is the next lap car in front of me, and he's kind of in the way. Oh. This is exactly the crap I'm talking about. Everyone's so damn low IQ most of the time. No, I was on your outside and you came up on me, idiot. What are you talking about? And... oh, there's a huge crash behind! I saw them careen into the wall, and... Wonder if Chase Fly was also affected by it. The gap went up, but he's still within 2 seconds of me as we reach 10 to go. It's finally gonna freaking tear off. I've been so focusing on driving lines, I forgot to take tear-offs. I guarantee you with a message like that, Roscoe definitely was one causing it. As this guy, Eric Everett, he's also been in the frickin' way. Frickin' finally. Now inside 3 to go. Nothing to worry about behind. The gap has opened up a lot, down to 6 seconds. And I think they're going to battle behind for a second as well. Chase Flatt and Aaron Haygood. Now into 2 to go. Here's a slow lapped car again. Zane Zwick, he wrecked out earlier, and I think he's... yep, that right front again. Now it's a flat tire. I don't think the suspension is bent in any way, but final lap. And that does it. Definitely had to navigate some stuff, but finally a sprint car win here at Lanier. And hopefully we can use some of this momentum at Darlington. Well, here we are. It's the Lady in Black, Darlington Raceway in Darlington, South Carolina. Phoenix was already tricky, but I'm expecting Darlington to actually be even more tricky. We still did decent at Phoenix, but with Darlington's narrow nature, also it not being symmetrical, it's an egg-shaped oval this time. Who knows what could happen here. And wait, is my brake bias is off, is it? The brake bias was off, even though I clearly adjusted it and hit apply and close. iRacing. It's now the pit options, audio settings, and freaking a whole bunch of other stuff that you now need to fix. I'll explain the audio one in a bit. Make sure not to brake too hard, but still enough. Still felt good out through 3 and 4. Just the right amount of throttle out of 2. Car still feels good. Just gotta make sure not too many inputs around here or else the car will go into a spin. .692 is really good. But let's see if we can do better. It's a 29.848, so we don't improve, and Chris Violet actually puts in an even better time. a .622. So we're still on the front row for the time being. We'll see how things get sorted out later. So we stick to the front row, which is good. Only thing is, I heard wheel spin at the starts are going to be a problem. So we can't go stepping into the throttle all the way. We gotta ease the car into it, if you will. Also, I don't know if I mentioned this already in my esports video a few days ago, but Las Vegas on iRacing will still happen. It's going to be on week 3 when Real World NASCAR has their off week. Well, iRacing will make up the Las Vegas race, so that's good at least. Of course, we couldn't do Las Vegas on the original time because it was a week 13. But now we wait on the pace car to dive in, and we wait on Chris Violet to get going. Green flag. It's a very even start. Oh my god, he just forced me into it. Just straight up pushed me into the wall. Hey. Oh, now he's gonna try to come down, cut me off. My god. Chris is already being a problem. And we have 2 guys in the front already out, Garrett and Wesley.
Am I in a lobby for?
Maybe you are, Wesley. Of course,
Yes, you are. You're in the lobby, so what's that make you? It is called iRacing.
Well,
Number 2, I guess. Just because I use a fork, if there 4 years of milk, my fingers.
well, of course, people obviously having fun in the chat, even though there was a wreck, obviously, I will not complain about a funny voice chat. So, Chris Violet doors us, and luckily this gives me a chance to actually test out my, spotter radio calls real quick.
Nice cars on the back, church.
No expected change in condition. Car looks fine. No damage to report.
There we go. I forgot. I thought it was one of the other buttons, but this one makes the spotter give me the damage report, which luckily there's no damage. Of course, next-gen cars are more rigid, so that there won't be as much damage. But in its early days, that did cause a safety problem. Luckily, NASCAR's got things sorted out. Now, back to the audio issues I was having before. I looked back at the sprint car recording at Lanier, and it turns out the voice chat wasn't actually coming through the video, even though I can hear it just fine from my headset. So, I don't know what the deal is, and why is a 4 trying to block my outside? God, just... what is Chris's issue today? But as I was saying, none of the actual, like, voice chat audio, heck, I don't even know if the spotter and crew chief audio came out okay. Because for some reason, audio settings either got reset or they just weren't working the way we were supposed to, like input-output settings, whatever the hell. Even though they should be, I haven't changed a thing. So again, I hope whatever changes I did make do work this time. And Chris will lead us back to the green. We only had 1 green flag lap, so tires are still pretty much new.
Maintain the pace speed until the start zone, then go.
Into the zone. It's an okay start, but Chris stopped way faster there. Well, we got another one. Gotta hope my tires are still good to go. Chris Violet leading us back. Much closer this time.
I followed you right into the wall.
Wonder if I'm catching a lot of dirty air. Maybe that's why the turns feel a bit more difficult than in practice. Because I am right behind the 4 after all. Slightly better exit off of 4. Gonna close in on the back straightaway. Just not enough to pass yet. Ah, hit the wall. Got a bit tight. Didn't want to turn too much because I thought I was gonna make the car go into a spin, and we're gonna hit it again, are we? Yes, we are. Hope I'm not destroying the tires too much. Oh my god, I thought I had it caught. What the hell?
Jack, I'll let you fly when you come off the corner.
Oh, and he's in the wall too.
I think they were up there.
Saw that little wag off of turn 2. But damn, we're losing some time here. Here we go, we're gaining some time now. I had to make a bit of line adjustments, but I'm not trying to turn the wheel extra, just line adjustments. Oh, he's gonna get loose and almost spins out, but he makes a heck of a save. But that means we now have the lead. Consistency is key, especially around Darlington. This is a very hard track. It could feel tight at one end, and then snap loose on you in a heartbeat. Something has happened again to Chris Violet. He's now down to 2.5 seconds behind. It was only about a second just a bit ago. Must have had another slide. So that gives us even more room now to catch our breath and save the tires. And we are closing in on the pit window here as well. If a caution comes out about now, I think we should take tires.
I'll let you fly when you get to the back stretch.
Thank you, David, for letting me by.
One more thing.
But after 20 laps, the car still handles real nice.
Go ahead, go ahead.
Feel like I don't have to do much to wrestle it through the corners. It just eases in really good. Especially into turn 1, I feel like I have a lot of grip
Go
here.
ahead, I'll stay low.
And as long as nothing stupid happens, we'll be able to carry it on to the win. Oh, someone's wrecking on the back straightaway. Just past halfway, and how is there no caution for that? It's literally happening on the racing surface this time, so you'd think now there'd be a caution. And I am noticing Chris finally starting to close in behind. He's within 2 seconds, but I'm not worried at all. I'm the one who's saving my tires. I don't know if Chris is as well, but the point of saving the tires is to use them when you best need it. And once again, the gap is increasing by a lot. So Chris with another slide, I think. Here's another slow car up here. Gap is now over 3 seconds. Thank you, Wesley. But now we gotta worry about Sean and Colin up here. Hope they'll take the same example as they're both in the wall. And am I seeing things, or is his rear end messed up? It looks a bit crooked. Yeah, that rear end is real freaking messed up. All that whole left rear quarter panel, and I think I see right front damage. But he lets me by, no problem. We got Colin in the wall again. Please let me by, Colin. He was a bit harder, but at least we're through. We're inside 15 to go now. Chris and Garrett are a lot closer. We might have a battle for second behind. Gotta hope it doesn't result in a caution. That's the last thing we need right now. This far ahead, this close to the end of a race. I just want to get all the way to the end, no risk, and win this damn thing. It would be so freaking cool to win Darlington. Home to the Summer 500. One of the most difficult tracks on the schedule. A lot of people on iRacing always complain about how the track's very hard to handle. Always easy to lose the car. Well, something's obviously clicked for me. Cody Dunlap, thank you.
12 minutes repairs.
Oh, we're sliding. Turn 4. But we catch it. We are losing time, though, because of that to Chris. Gap is under 2.5. We just need to survive 10 laps. That's all we need. Another good exit off of 2. If we can keep that gap open, we won't have to worry about a thing. This is exactly what we save tires for. Larry lets us by, no issue. So thank you, Larry. Gap is stabilizing right now, 2.4 now. As long as we're not losing small chunks of time per lap. Again, nothing to worry about. And we might have another battle for second. Garrett has closed in on Chris again, as we close in on some lap cars ahead. 6 more laps. Gap is 2.3. So we could lose 0.3 per lap and still be clear. They're side by side for 6. They're probably hesitant to let me by if they're in a battle like this. Oh, accidentally hit the wall. Don't want that. They're in the wall. But he's still crossing over. Sideways. 4 to go. Gap is 2 seconds. Getting around Chris. $17 on 6, hard. Oh, they're both into the wall. 17 sideways again. 3 laps left. Of course, they are frustrating me, but they're in a battle, so I should already know they're not gonna let me by easily. when they're battling like this. 17 hard into the wall again. And trying to... Part of me thinks that was intentional. He was already in control of his car. Oh, now he's gonna get on my bumper. Frickin' idiot. 2 to go. Gap is down to a second now, which pisses me off. Six, please don't be like the 17. God, I think he is going to be like the 17. 4 more turns. And we have a second to our advantage. Surprisingly a clean race throughout. We only had 2 of those cautions at the beginning. Six with a bit of contact on the wall, but that's not my concern. Checkered flag at Darlington. Another Cup Series victory. And it comes at the place too tough to tame. Earning our Darlington stripes. And almost lapping the field. How many? Only the top 5 finished on the lead lap. That's awesome. Well, I had to really work for that. That was very nerve-wracking towards the end, but able to survive and take home a Darlington win, finally. So thank you all for sticking around for this race. If you want to see more iRacing content like this, please like and subscribe. It'll mean a lot to the channel. I'll see you all another time.